Alright, here's my quick review on before game Fairy Fencer F, which I will be let's playing, but I was asked to do a before game review and see if you want to buy it. So, first off, it's rated teen for blood, mild language, partial nudity, suggestive themes, and violence. It's rated teen. None of that is almost true. I could give this game to like a 7-year-old and feel proud of myself to give it to him. Yeah. You should know when this game comes out because it's right here. That's my mouse. Let me read the description. Long ago, the vile god and the goddess waged with each other, equally matched. They were sealed away into another world. The lazy young man, Fang, somehow finds himself a key part in this war. He'd really rather not deal with it, but its fate beckons for this uncommon RPG. First off, the story is much more needed than Hyperdimension. It's pretty much just like Hyperdimension, but with one boy in it, and it has a little bit better story. Some tags are RPG, JRPG, anime, cute. I had anime, JRPG, and comedy because there's a little bit of comedy in here. Here's some screenshots of it. Not particularly good, and he does look like the guy from Kingdom Hearts. Just how they look. This is the goddess. I mean, here's the vile god. Some nice close-up pictures. Not particularly the best looking game out, right now, but it's not too bad. 1080p. Scroll down here. Okay. It is single player, so if you're not into single player stuff, then sorry. Has some Steam achievements, full controller support, so you can use your Xbox, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, 360, all of those, if you want. Steam trading cards, if you like collecting them, good. Steam Cloud, I personally use the Steam Cloud, so I like it, which is nice. Some key features are more flash and flare. It's in 1080p from the 720 in the PS3 version, so a little bit better here and there. Some things. Really Reluctant Hero. I'm sorry, I didn't really read the word right, but no, he really is. It's pretty funny. High tension. There is no tension. This is all a lie. Just letting you know. Fairy Gate. Well, I don't know what the Fairy Gate is. I'm only basing off on the Steam page here, so it is in English and Japanese, full audio. I never thought it would be in Japanese, but online interactions, not rated. There is no online interactions. Once again, it's single player. Okay, this is copyrighted. So this video goes copyrighted. Just letting everyone know, I do not own this. Everyone know, I do not own this. Okay, minimum requirement, Windows XP. I am on Windows 10, but if you're on some oldie, 2.3 gigahertz of Intel Core Dual equivalent. I have $1,000 computer, so I'm good. 4 gigs of RAM. I think 16 or 8, and most computers do have at least 8, so you're fine. DirectX 9. I have DirectX, I think 11. I have 512 megabytes. Once again, I have more of that. Version 9.c. 5 gigabytes available space. That's not very much. I have a terabyte available space, so yeah. And I do have a compatible sound card. Now, I'm pretty sure any computer nowadays could run this game. It's not particularly very good, how you say. Well, no, the game is great. I'll get into that later. Windows 7 or later, I'm good. 3 gigahertz, or Intel i3, I have that, that's fine. 4 gigs RAM, got it. And, like I said though, most computers already have all of these. So, I don't know, it's pretty good. 5 gigabytes available space, like you need, and sound card. Good. So let me scroll back up here. Let's get into the actual game. First off, the actual game, it's not terribly... Okay, there is a bit of grinding, quests here and there, like any honorary RPG, but leveling and stuff, there's some, like I said, grinding, but there's usually, you pick one character, and that's the character you play through the entire game. Well, in this case, that's not the case because you lose characters so often, but you're always going to play as this one character no matter what. You can change him out, but you're not because he's good. I'm not going to spoil this. The system for RPG like this is you hit and you're in a battle, which I like to call a JRPG. It is not an RPG because RPGs you do not take into battle. You just hit and you level up. People get confused on this. JRPGs you hit and you're taken into a battle to fight. Now, if you're confused, go watch the Hyperdimension Let's Play I did. I did both of them. So, yeah, I do recommend doing that. I just got a text on Skype, so yeah, don't read that. Don't mind that. What else? There's not much to talk about here. The graphics look relatively nice, better than the PS3, but I said that, and the whole, I don't know, it's not, see, I have this beef with it. I have beef with the Idea Factory, because I really do like this game, okay? It's a great game, in my opinion. But they're, right now, of the day of the release, which I'm gonna upload this, they're on Amnesia Memories, which is not a good game, in my opinion, because it is a visual novel. And personally, I really don't like visual novels. Sure, you got some music, and they might talk, or you might read it, and great. It's not a game. This is a game, and it sure came out on the PS3 already, but a lot of people didn't get it on the PS3. Now it's on Steam. I think more people might get into it. But, like, what I'm trying to say is, they should give it more credit, because it's, the game that this said was coming to Steam, it wasn't even acknowledged by them. They didn't even post it on the website that this was coming to Steam. Like, sure, they said, you know, beta testing coming to Steam, but there was no, hey, come look at the Steam page right now. No, it was all on Amnesia Memories and stuff. So, they're getting all worked up over that game, which I think they should be more, you know, on to this, or, you know, Hyperdimension 3 coming out to Steam. By the way, I'm gonna Let's Play both of these games when they come out. This game, Fairy Fencer F, and Hyperdimension 3. I will not be, Let's Playing the visual novel, because, personally, I don't think visual novels are really good. You might make me have some credit for that, but no, I do not think that. But, like, give this game some credit, man. This game is actually pretty good, and it is getting a sequel, but it was a good idea for actually releasing this game on Steam, because personally, I didn't have a PS3. I had an Xbox, so I never actually got to play this game. Unlike Hyperdimension, when I doing those Let's Plays, I played both of those games before on the PS Vita. I knew what I was doing. This game is going to be completely blind. I'm sorry, when I'm playing it. So a lot of people are gonna not know what this is and come in and say, "Oh, this is a game." No, this game is pretty good, and I will have to admit it's like the other ones. But personally, I don't know how it feels because I've never played it. So this is just based off of the page and stuff, and based on what I've seen of a Let's Play, and based off of Hyperdimension and people saying it's a lot like that. It seems it's going to be just a clone of Hyperdimension, and it's just with a boy and a different story. So my final word on it, before the game comes out, would be maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Just on the fact that the graphics are not entirely the best, to say the least. You can't really change it that much. And it's too much like the other games. Sure, I know they brought the quests back from Rebirth 3 and Hyperdimension 3 for this game. The quests are in there, but you really don't, unless you're a completionist, you wouldn't go out of your way to do those quests, like the jumping quests and stuff. Now, me being the completionist of doing the quests in there, it's just like the guild. There's quests that you do. Now, I'm probably gonna do them all, except for the ones you have to put the sword in for. I'm not gonna be doing those because, once again, anything that makes you go back, I refuse to do because I don't want to go back. The point of the game is to move forward. Now, if the story implies you to go back, well, great, go back. But in this game, where you want to go back just for a quest that you already completed the area for, I wouldn't go back. Now, you saw me do that a couple times in Hyperdimension, but, you know, that's a little bit different. This, I don't know, it's probably better. It's a longer game than Hyperdimension, so if you don't really like longer games, then this probably might not be your cup of tea, but it's just a bit longer than Hyperdimension. If you watch my Hyperdimension Let's Play, I beat that game in like 14 hours. Or I beat the second one in like 9, I believe. But this is a little bit longer than that. So, yes. I hope a lot of people will play this game and watch my Let's Play. And thanks everyone for watching this review of, beforehand review of Fairy Fencer F.